Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Alright, so I'm ready to work on the last signature of this modern cat junk journal. I went ahead and did more on my own. Sorry. So we went through this one together. So let's see, how can I do this? I'm trying to figure out how I can do this without losing my place. So, and then, whoops, that's not supposed to be on that side. Here we go. Let's try this instead. So we went through most of this one together. So let me walk you back through this. So most of this you're going to recognize. Nothing new yet. This, whoops, got glued down. Shoot. Well, I'll have to fix that now. So let's see. Actually, I had this just kind of hanging out. Go ahead and glue that down. So yeah, so I've been kind of working away at this. Today I wanted to kind of get this one finished up this week and up in my Etsy shop. So we've got one signature left, and then I'll have the cover to do and get it finished out. So might get 2 videos today, we'll see, just depending on how quickly I can work on this. But that's actually really cute. You can't see that at all. That's actually really cute. Let me try that again. Okay, I'm going to scooch it this way because I'm not used to being over that far. Okay. Now we're centered. All right. So, yeah, because I want to get started on fall and Halloween journals. It's September. I don't know how that happened. But it's September already. So, I think this was the last page from the last video that we did. So, oh, it looks like both of those are in this one. No, I did this one with you. At least I think I did. Anyway, this is the rest. This is more of this signature here. Oh, this might be the last one. So I think I did this little tag. And then you've got a page there. We've got our glittery kitty making her first appearance, and then this down here says, "You are the cat's meow," and she definitely is. Look at her and her gorgeousness. And then tucked into that, we've got a fishy card and one of these cards for journaling. Okay, whoops, stay there. And then I really like this page. So turn this guy into a tuck spot down here, and we've got this gold foil. It's got little kitty cat heads on it. And then the speech bubble says, "Impress me, human." And then over here we've got this crazy little guy looking at that crazy fish with a fishy tag. And then this is really hard to see, but it says "crazy and sweet" down there. And then this is just a journaling card to kind of cover up this. You could glue that down if you wanted to make it into a tuck spot. And then I've got a stamp here that says "Every day is Catter Day." Some writing space on this page. Another little stamp of a cute little kitty cat. And then this one's glued down. And then another stamp up here that says "Home is where the cat is." Home is where my cat is what that says. And then this little guy is hungry. And we've got a little leaf down here with a flower. And tucked into that is this little piece of scratch paper. And then you kind of already saw this one on the back side, just a little tag with some sari silk. So that is signature number 2. Here's signature number 3. We had done this part of it together, and all I did then was add this little thing up here. It says "Cats Make Me Happy." So you've got some journaling space all along there. I got this guy here as a tuck spot with this journaling card here. Another little mousy toy. This says, happy day of my life. This is just glued down. I thought this would be cute if you wanted to write about a picture or something and put the picture there, and then you've got some more room here for writing. This page was really cool with the scribbles, but I thought it would be good for more writing space, so I didn't really decorate. Well, I didn't decorate this page at all. You can see that. So here I've got a tuck spot with two little journaling cards tucked in, and then this one is hungry too. And then on the back we've got I love cats with another journaling card. The glue, I got the glue a little weird on that one, so it doesn't sit quite the way that I think it should, but it'll be fine. So this cagey little thing I turned into a tuck spot, and we've got a little fishy journaling card in there, and then this handsome fellow, the back is blank. He's just clipped in there, and then you've got this one that says cat power. Okay, so, and then this is the middle of the signature here. So got a double tuck spot with this here. We've got a fish and a cat head journaling card, and then this journaling card says, you are my comfort. And so this will be, when it's sewn in, it'll sit better, but this will be like that. We've got some yarn and this little cutie up there. Tuck spot here with the heart, and I don't know, I don't know which direction it's supposed to go. And then she is paper clipped onto that side. This he's stuck in a ball of yarn. And we've got another journaling card here. And then on this page I've got this pretty lady again. So you've got great writing space all along here. And then this guy, he's tired. This is glued down, so you have some extra journaling spot right there. And then I turned this into a tuck spot, and then made this little journaling card, and he wants to be played with. And so then that's the other side. But actually I kind of like how this play with me could work for this and also that guy. Didn't intend for it to be that way, but it kind of turned out that way, which was kind of fun. So then there's the other scribbly half of that one. This is a nice little collage of some stickers. I was normal one cat ago, and you've got a lot of cats there, and then meow. And so two little kitty cat heads tucked into that tuck spot there. All you need is cat, and then this is just some dot grid white paper tucked into that. Then there's this other side of this one. I don't think that's supposed to be quite, oh well, maybe it's supposed to be that high. Kind of running short of my colorful paper at this point, so just trying to make some writing space. And then we've got this guy sleeping away in the jar there. And then she is a tuck spot for this Cat Facts Project Life card. So that just tucks right up into there. So that is signature number 3. And I just finished signature number 4. So here's this one. So I'm thinking you could write about something awesome, maybe have a couple pictures or something. You could put something else there if you wanted to. Here's this little card. And then we've got her again. And he's not so sure about that guy. She isn't. Oh, and this one was really cute. So I just turned this into a tuck spot, and then this is just some extra dot grid paper that was left over, so I just folded it and then added a cute little heart sticker. And then this one is glued down and it says, "Feed me, human." Another tuck spot with 2 fishes. a flower that's been glued down, and then this has been glued down. So lots of writing space on this spread here. And then we've got this guy, and he's got 3 little star stickers. I don't know how well you can see that. Let me... Puffy stickers. I found this set of stickers that I forgot I had. So I've been using some of these. I'll have to go back through the first couple of signatures and add some more. And then a label here to, I don't know, there's a lot of writing space on this page. And then this is a tuck spot that this says, "Are you kidding me?" And we've got a fish and a cat head journaling card tucked into that. And then we've got this guy again playing in his box. Here is some of that cute floral pattern paper. It's on the center spread there. And then we've got "Life is great if you have a cat." And then this journaling card says "Purr, purr, purr, meow." Cutie pie. This is blank on the back, but cute little journaling card there. And then this little guy sitting on top of the leaves. This says "I love cats forever." It's got 3 little heart stickers with 2 fishies tucked into there. And then another journaling card here, and then it says "Meow or never." And this one with some journaling space all along here. And then another journaling card here, and a flower pasted up there. Oh, this was a fun little page. So I'm just trying to use up some of this ephemera, and so this is kind of what I came up with. I really like it. It's really cute. So lots of journaling space here. And then this little Project Life card, and then I added this to the front of it. So, okay, so you're all cut up. So now we're ready to start on, whoopsie, signature number 4, 5, 4, the last signature. So here we go. Okay, so I'm not running low, but I'm going to have to start getting a little bit more creative, as if I haven't been already, but a little bit more creative with what I do here. So we haven't used this cutie yet, so I'll go ahead and put him down. And so I was thinking today, what could I talk about with you guys while I craft today? And it occurred to me that I haven't probably talked about my cat. Well, I talk about my cats a lot, but I don't know if I've told you some fun stories about my cats. And I thought, well, if ever there was going to be a time where I could tell stories about my kitty cats and people wouldn't be annoyed, maybe this would be the time. So I have 2 cats, and this is actually the very first time in my life I've ever had 2 cats in the house together at the same time. I've grown up with cats. Oh. Huh. What happened there? Oh, shoot. There was something on the stamp. Oh, bummer. I've grown up with cats. There's been a cat in my house pretty much my entire life. My cat, when I was a kid, I think we got him when I was probably 3 years old. We got him as an 8-week-old kitten. He was a little orange tabby. Well, not little. He was a Garfield. And maybe we could add a star to kind of hide that. Let's see, what kind of star could we add? And so let's do that. Had him, pretty much almost up until, I went to college, and then he got old, and he eventually passed away. Poor little guy. His name was Tom. And then I had a Siamese cat for a while named Morgan, and he was annoying. I loved him, but oh my god, that cat could meow. And he really did. He meowed every chance that he got. He was very much a Siamese. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. And then when I was married in my 20s, I had a cat named Elliot, who was part snowshoe Siamese. Sweetest cat, and he was a big fat cat. He ate a lot. He ate too much, unfortunately, and gained too much weight. And anyway, so had him while I was married, and then he passed away. And then when I was separated and then divorced, I had adopted another cat, and her name was Bella, and I had her for 10 years until, let's see, January of 2020. She got sick. I don't know quite exactly what happened, but she was a little chunky too, but not terrible. But she just all of a sudden just started going down the tubes, and she had a feeding tube for a while, and just very unfortunate. Just had a hard time with her at the end of her life, and it was excruciating for me. I was closest to her than any other cat, really, other than my cat Tom growing up. And it just killed me to have to take her to the vet and make that decision, because I woke up one morning and it just wasn't her anymore. She had just gotten to a point where there was nothing more we really could do, and the vet was like not making that decision, but she was kind of like making that decision for me. Pretty much saying, yeah, this is we need to do something now at this point. So that was very difficult. And at that point in time, in January of 2020, I did not want to get another cat for a long time. I actually wanted to be pet free for as long as I could. You know, I was kind of ready just to not have to worry about being home all the time, and, you know, sorry, my hands are full of ink and stuff. You know, taking care of a cat, litter box, don't want to have to do that anymore, you know. And then a couple months later, guess what? We all get the COVID happens, and then it's kind of like, well, I guess I stuck it out until April. Well, I shouldn't say that. I had started looking prior to April. That's kind of cute. I don't know. Oh, I like that. Let's do that. Because I was getting kind of lonely. It was, you know, I was home 24/7, really not going anywhere, and I kind of just needed another heartbeat in the house, or I was gonna go crazy. I think my cat found a bug or something. He's chasing something over there. So I ended up finding little Miss Sophie, who is a black and white, super fluffy. I think she's part Persian. I don't know for sure, but if I had to guess, I would say that she is. Just based on the way she looks. I'll overlay a picture of her here. Based on the way she looks, I would say she's part Persian. She's the sweetest little thing. Oh my gosh. And just, yeah, just melts your heart. Sweet, you know. And she was a bounce back, so someone had adopted her and brought her back. She did not get along well with their other adult cat at all, and was actually being fostered for over a year. And so her story is, during the flooding the spring before 2020, so in 2019 there was big flooding in my area, and she just appeared one day. She went into someone's trailer house, and they're like, well, we don't own you. Where did you come from? And I think she was just trying to get away from, the flooding, I'm sure. And she was pregnant at the time. And I don't think she's, we don't know exactly how old she is. They said she's probably two years old, and I would agree with that. So she's about 3 years old now. So she was pretty young mama. And so she was taken to the cat rescue in my hometown. And they had named her Marcella because that was the name of the street that she was found on. I saw her picture and I just absolutely fell in love. I was like, I have to go meet this cat. Also because my grandma's name was Marcella. And I just thought, well, I just feel like I need to meet this cat. So I decided to go meet her. She was extremely shy. She did not want to have anything to do with me. I went and talked to her foster mom for at least an hour, probably over an hour. I was there just sitting on the floor of her living room, and we were talking about Sophie and, kind of what she was like. And I was just pretty hesitant because I love animals. I didn't want to, but I didn't want to adopt a cat that was just basically going to be afraid of me and live separately, and just coexist. That's not really what I wanted. I wanted a companion, a little buddy, and I should have mentioned, so my former cat, Bella, she was part Maine Coon, and so super, super awesome personality, very dog-like. She would meet me at the door every day when I came home. All that stuff. So when I was meeting Bella, I was very concerned that, she was spending so much time trying not to be looked at or touched or anything. In the end, so the foster lady had, 2 of her own cats there, and let's see, I think I'll turn this into a tuck spot here. She had 2 of her own adult cats, and she said that they were coexisting, but it wasn't super happy. So the foster mom basically said, really, she probably should just be an only cat, and I was fine with that. I had no intentions of, changing that or anything. So, I thought about it, and that's not going to fit. Decided to go ahead and give it a try. And, not give it a try. I mean, I was all in, I was we were going to be living, this is going to be my cat now, So, decided to adopt her. Changed her name to Sophie because I wasn't about to call her Marcella for the rest of my life, and so, and I forgot to mention, she had her litter of kittens. She had her litter of kittens. Fortunately, only one of them survived, and so that I think has maybe shaped her attitude. And then I think she also probably was on her own, out and about for a while. If not a while, and long enough. She was on her own long enough that she was, you know, independent and leery of people. And even still today, she kind of looks at me sometimes like if I just go to bend down and pet her, she acts like I'm going to do something to her. So I don't know if she was hurt by someone or if something happened to her or if she just was on her own or what, but she was a little bit just careful all the time, and I don't want to say delicate, but kind of delicate. So that's Sophie. So she had her litter. Only one survived, unfortunately, and then during the flooding, they had need for mama cats because there's a lot of baby kittens that didn't have their mama cats anymore. And so she was a surrogate twice to other kittens. And so, anyway, back to me talking to the foster mom. You know, we were talking about her, and she was telling me all this stuff about her and everything, and and the foster mom had another kitten there who was probably, I don't know, 11, 12 weeks old-ish. And I could plainly see that Sophie and the kitten got along just fine. There was absolutely nothing wrong with them. But it was very clear that Sophie just didn't really want to have anything to do with the other adult cats at all. So anyway, I, kind of was making mental notes and things, and let's see, I think I'll do this one on that page, and, taking all that into consideration and stuff. So, back to, I decided to go ahead and adopt her and brought her home on April 1st of 2020. And so she, thankfully, was not a recluse for very long. She was pretty skittish the very first night, which I totally expected based on the fact that I wasn't even allowed to pick her up or touch her when I went to go meet her. But she pretty much came out of that pretty quick. She still is taking a little. She does things every day that I'm a little bit like, oh, okay, or she's a little she's different than any other cat that I've ever had in my entire life, and that's totally fine. It's just we're getting to know each other, even still now over a year later. But so when I was working from home, 100% of the time during 2020, and then furloughed in the summer, I got to spend an awful lot of time with Sophie, and of course, I had the TV on a lot of the time, and I don't know if I want that there, or if I want that maybe down here. Actually, I think I like that better down there. And for whatever reason, I was kind of into watching veterinarian shows and documentaries and stuff about just different things. But I just noticed anytime any kind of animal, especially cats, would come on, she was glued to the TV. Like, seriously glued to the TV. The TV is up on the wall. She's sitting on the middle of the living room floor staring at the TV for a long time. Or if she heard a meow or something, she'd come running from the next room. from especially kittens. And so one day I was kind of curious and I thought, and I found a documentary about cats or kittens. I don't remember. Probably kittens. On Netflix, I think. And so I turned that on. I was kind of curious to see what she would do. And I'm not joking. She sat on the living room floor staring at this TV for 30 minutes straight. She did not move, like, at all. And so it was at that point I was kind of like, okay, this cat is missing a companion of some sort. So I did not intend on adopting a kitten. In fact, I really kind of avoided it for as long as I probably could have. I don't know. I probably never needed. I don't know. Maybe I didn't need to. But anyway, long story short, I adopted Oliver, who you have seen in some of these videos, who is a little orange tabby cat. His name, when I adopted him, I got him at 8 weeks old, was Beryllium, which is a very strange name. I don't know. I think the foster mom's daughter must have been, little kid must have been naming the animals or something. But so anyway, adopted him, and he has been a little bit of a thorn in her side ever since. But I think they like each other a lot. It's just, Sophie kind of surprised me. She's not a super loving kind of presence. I think I'm just going to leave that. And then you can put a picture there or something. Do something with that. And then you've got nice writing space here. Yeah, I'm kind of getting to the end of what am I going to put on these pages here. That's cute. Let's put him down there. And I feel really bad for Oliver because he would, when he was little, you know, when I first got him, of course I kept him, you know, separated at first and did the whole introduction thing and everything. It's not like I just stuck them in a room together and said, here you go, figure it out. No, this was weeks of introducing and playing, you know, through baby gates and doors and things. So, he would go up to her and try and, you know, snuggle up to her and stuff, and she was not having it. Like, she would bite him, basically tell him, shoo, go away. You know, in a nice mommy kind of a way. Not mean or anything, just like, leave me alone, I don't want anything to do with you. So, unfortunately, poor Oliver had not a best friend for a while with her. So, let's see. I haven't used this one yet. I don't know if I want to. I should probably figure out what other pages I need to cover before I use that. But I think now that I've been back to working in the office, they're, you know, kind of forced to have to like each other because they're with each other a lot more now by themselves. Gosh, I have to decorate every single one of these pages. Okay. Okay, so this might take a while. Well, let's see. Do I want to... Oops. So, but Oliver, you know, every animal has their own personality, and Oliver definitely has his. He is equally the sweetest and most annoying thing cat, oh my gosh, I have ever had. Oh, I love him to death, but at the same time, I'm like, dude. So Oliver's story is he was found on the doorstep of a home that he did not belong to, in a neighborhood pretty far from mine, and was found with his tail had been broken, unfortunately, at some point, and healed incorrectly. So I don't know if you've noticed, but he does have a crooked tail. And from what I've found out, he was pretty sickly. I'm thinking they probably thought it was a miracle that he even survived. And I hate to think of it that way. So I love him so much, you know. So, but yeah, he's a little survivor, that's for sure. And I think about, because, you know, when you adopt a kitten, you got to go take them for shots, you know, and stuff, on occasion. And, you know, just like kids, they need their shots and stuff. And, so, I just remember, because when I adopted him, the place that, found him, one of the doctors that works in that, sorry, back on track. Okay, so when I adopted him, they gave me a coupon or something for his next vaccinations to be free from this one clinic. And so I went there, and it was like, it's like a half an hour from where I mean, to drive from my house to there, it was about a half-hour drive. And I remember the whole time driving there, he was screaming bloody murder. And it was not a great neighborhood, and we're in the middle of COVID, so, you know, I had to sit in the car while I waited until they were ready, and it was just a long thing. And not the most pleasant, because, you know, I've got this cat that's screaming its head off. I just want it to be over and done with. But as I was there, I, you know, was talking to the nurses and stuff, and one of the vet techs come in, and they recognized him and said, "Oh my God, it's whatever his name, Beryllium," or whatever they named him. And was so excited, and she started telling me all about how they found him and all this stuff, and I'm thinking, gosh, I kind of wish she wouldn't have told me all that. But it's good to know. So anyway, driving home from there, still screaming bloody murder. No, actually, no. He was quiet on the way home. And then the next time I had to take him to the vet, I took him to my vet, which is literally right around the corner. Less than 5 minutes drive. And he was absolutely silent the whole time. And it occurred to me that the only time he had been taken anywhere was to be taken to a new home. And I think he fell in love with us so much that he was just sad and he didn't want to leave. So sweet little guy. So anyway, so that's Oliver. He's a little precocious, but also the sweetest little thing in the whole wide world. Like, my shadow follows me everywhere. Meets me at the door every time I come home. He is the smartest little cat. I mean, I could tell you some stories about him that would probably surprise you if you don't own cats or have never had cats. But, so for example, for whatever reason, the upstairs has kind of become more his territory than Sophie's. I don't know why, but she, for the longest time, up until more recently, just would never come upstairs. And, you know, so I was upstairs. I was actually up in my craft room, and we were playing with the string, and I was with I was playing with Oliver with the string, and I was calling to Sophie to come upstairs because I thought she might want to play and, you know, have fun. And so calling for a good, you know, 5 minutes or so, and Oliver tends to take his toys and go away with them when you're playing with him, and just go do his own thing with them, and then he'll come back and stuff. So he did that. He took the string and walked off with it. It's a string on a stick. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll go back to working on my journal that I was working on. And just thinking he decided to go play with it downstairs, which would be very normal for him to do. And so here I am sitting back at my desk, and I'm not joking, 5 minutes later, a couple minutes later, here he comes with that string in his mouth, and Sophie following him. He brought Sophie upstairs. She was trying to chase the string. Oh my god, I was just floored. I was like, are you kidding me right now? Crazy cat. So yeah, he's a smart little guy. He definitely listens to everything that I say. Whether he does what I want him to do or not. Most of the time he does. Most of the time he does what I want. But there's definitely times when he does not. He still listens to everything I say. Like, just last week, I was working here at home. It was one of my work from home days. And, hi, Oliver. And, Sophie was trying to get on my lap because she wanted me to hold her. She often will do that while I'm sitting at my desk. And at the time, I really didn't, I had to focus on what I was doing, and, you know, I couldn't really have her in my lap because I was trying to type an email and, you know, do all these things. And so I, you know, nicely, it's like, no, not right now, you know, and she's not used to that. She usually gets her way. And Oliver happened to be, you know, sitting there watching this whole thing happen. And, no, Oliver was trying to get in my, that's what it was. I'm sorry. Oliver was trying to, he doesn't sit on my lap, but he sits on everything else. and just is in my way. Oh, that's different combination. I don't know if I like that. Well, it's not bad. Huh. So Oliver's trying to, you know, get some attention. I think it was probably time for DINNER. And so I was, you know, nicely saying, no, not right now, because he used to sit in front of my monitors while I'd work when he was a really little kitten. Well, he's a little bit bigger now. When he sits in front of my monitors now, he pretty much just covers everything. So, I don't let him do that as much anymore. So anyway, so I wouldn't let him come up onto the, let's see, let me do it like this. I wouldn't let him come up onto the desk, and so Sophie then decided she wanted to sit on my lap right afterwards. And, you know, I was nicely saying, no, I need to concentrate. And I, just before I was to do that to Sophie, Oliver stepped in and was like, no, don't bug her right now. He kind of shooed her away. It's like, this cat, I mean, I'm telling you, he is a smart little dude. I mean, I think all cats are pretty smart, whether or not they show it to you, I don't know, all the time, but so anyway, so that is Oliver. I don't get this saying, milk and you. I mean, I guess they love both things, maybe. Maybe that's what that means. Guys, it's getting pretty slim pickings here for my ephemera. I think we'll put that there for a journaling card. Okay, so let's see. I need to cover this with something. I haven't used one of these. No, it's not going to work there. Okay, so actually, I haven't done one of these. I could turn this into a tuck spot. Just recently, like within the last month or so, Sophie's been coming upstairs more often, and right around that same time, I noticed that Oliver had started to bring some of his toys upstairs, and then it occurred to me, I think that was Oliver's way of telling Sophie she's allowed to come upstairs. I'm not sure, but it wouldn't surprise me, because her attitude about it has kind of completely changed ever since he started doing that, so it's kind of funny too. Okay, let's go ahead and put that down. So I'm sure all of you guys have really great kitty cat stories. I'd love to hear kitty cat stories in the comments for those of you who'd like to share. Because this is all about celebrating our kitty cats with this journal here. Well, there will be another journal. I'm just not filming it being done, but so okay. Let's see, how shall we decorate this one? I was thinking I would have a lot of extra ephemera at the end. I don't think I like that. For me to give whoever gets this journal, but as it's going, I don't know. I might not. That's really cute. But I'd like to have some writing space. Let's see. Kind of running out of my blank paper. Well, I do like that though, so I think I'll ink around this one. Another funny thing that these two cats have done. Sophie is not a morning person, a morning kitty. She's pretty groggy in the morning. She's a pretty sleepy kitty. She sleeps a lot, actually. A lot more than Oliver does, and he gets bored, and he's had to learn how to kind of fend for himself in a lot of ways when I'm not. Because I purposely, when I was working from home, I would purposely not give him 100% of my attention, because I knew at some point eventually he would have to fend for himself while I was at work, and they would have to get along together without me being here. And so I decided, well, this is probably about as good a time as any to see how they will work with each other without me being around. I don't think I want to do that. So I kind of, a lot of times, would stay out of little tiffs and, you know, let them work it out together on their own. There we go, that's better. Lots of journaling space on that spread. Okay, and then I'll leave this because that's kind of nice looking. So, let's see if this will fit. Yep, this will look good. Okay, so cut out some kitty cat ears. I think I have to make some ears for some of the cats in the first signature too. So I didn't start doing this until I think the second signature. So, but it's really funny in the mornings because Oliver's all excited to get fed, and he's always starving, or thinks he is. You know, he's a Garfield. He's a monster. He's so big. I need to make an appointment for him for his first actual vet check soon, and I'm pretty sure the vet's going to tell me he needs to go on a diet. Or at least be careful. Which I already do. They get the same amount of food every time. It's measured. They actually each have one of those, because he was eating all the food, he was trying to eat Sophie's food all the time. So I got Sophie one of those cat feeders that only opens when it recognizes her microchip. And it was expensive, and I'm not gonna lie, I really had to think about it because I do not spend money like that willy-nilly on those kinds of things. But it's the best money I've ever spent. So much, in fact, that I've got 2 of them now. They each have their own. So, let's see. I'm gonna do this so that it's open on this side. Where was I going? Oh, so, yeah, in the mornings, he will be super excited. He's like, she always comes and sits in the same corner of the kitchen every morning, just patiently waiting for her food. She just sits there quietly and patiently waits, in her little corner. Oliver is the opposite. He is running around in circles, chasing his tail, getting in her face, starting fights, laying down, like just doing anything and everything he can because he's excited, you know, to eat. So she is such a mom, though. Like, he'll come up and get in her face and be all annoying, and she just gets up and leaves the room, and then when he does something that's not annoying for her, she'll come back, you know, a second later. It just cracks me up. Okay, so let's see. I need to cover, well, I don't need to cover that, but maybe I'll leave that one. Maybe I'll just leave that one. Okay. Okay, so should we do the sequins? That wouldn't be too bad. I think I need to maybe have some of this here. But yeah, it just cracks me up how different they are from each other, but they do love each other, I can tell, because there's been times when, like, you know, Oliver's a kitten and he does kitteny things, or did, and, like, he'd be playing and fall off the table or something, and she'd come running, make sure he was okay, and, you know, sniffing noses and stuff, but she will not cuddle with him at all. She will not let him lay next to her to sleep. Only now is she sort of starting to allow that. So, I don't know if she was scarred from having her kittens and losing them or what, but something is going on in her brain with that. So, I don't know. There's not much I can do about that. I just, as long as they're coexisting well together, which they are, I'm not gonna push that or anything. I mean, it's not like, what can I do to make it better, you know? I don't know. Okay, well, maybe we'll just leave that as it is. And put a pink fishy up in there. There we go. It's like a pink fish with a crown of sequins. Okay, so let's see. I keep trying to figure out how to put this little kitty on here somewhere, but it just isn't ever really quite working. It's too much black and white. So, I'm having a good weekend, although I'm a little afraid because it's going by a little too quick. Need it to slow down just a little bit. I don't want to work this weekend on work, but I think I probably need to, which I'm not excited about, but I think I might have to tomorrow morning. Just I'll wake up and knock some stuff out, and then that way I don't have to worry about it on Monday. Maybe take an actual day off. Let's see. So if I put this down here, I've got some writing space up there. I've got these labels I haven't been using at all. I don't know. I mean, it works, but oh well, let's just do that. So, I've got the fabric picked out, I think, for this. You know, probably what I should do is just print off one or two of those pages of ephemera again, and then I would have some more to work with, but don't necessarily want to cut all that out again either. That was kind of a lot of work. So let's see. I think we'll put this guy on this page. Yep, so so Sophie is a super big love bug. I don't know if this is because she's part Persian or what, but when she wants your lovin', she'll come and basically be like, okay, this is happening now. Get ready. And she'll like lean against you, and she's just the most adorable. Like, she shows you how much she loves you by how she wants to be pet and stuff, and it's really sweet. Like I said, I've never had cats quite like these two cats ever in my entire life, and for different reasons for each cat. It's just really funny. Sophie is a cave dweller. She likes to be on the floor. Oliver likes to be up high. So Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I make it a tuck spot or paper clip it in. I think I'll paper clip it on. Because that way you can write on the back of it too. And I think I'll do what I did before and put this one behind. So you can kind of get a double whammy there. Alright. Probably don't want that right on the eye. Let's try down here instead. But she's so cute and silly too. Like, she's super playful. Just everything she does hard. She's an extreme personality, that's for sure. She's a little diva. I don't want to say not nice things, but not the smartest all the time either. I think Oliver's definitely got her beat in the smarts. But she makes up for it for other reasons, so. But yeah, he often will listen to me saying things, and I can tell that the little wheels are turning in his head, and he's thinking about it. You know, one thing that I didn't think I was gonna get used to very well was how to play with two cats at the same time by myself. It's kind of funny, probably. I've got their favorite thing is the string on a stick, and so I've got a couple of them, and I have to get both of them out, one in each hand. Yeah, I think because when I first got Sophie and we were playing, it's like she'd never been played with before, like the way that we play now, because she would never even look up. Like, I had to kind of teach her how to look up when we were playing with the string on the stick. She would always just look down and never looked up, and I don't know. I feel like she just didn't have a really great start in her life, and it just tears me apart to think about it. But she's in a good spot now, so no reason to feel bad anymore. It's not like she remembers or probably thinks about it. So okay, let's see. I've got a little thingy here that I kind of need to cover. Don't really like that. Okay, so what kind of, I feel like we should probably put something over here. I guess I'll go back to my go-to. Got a lot more of these orange fishes. Do this there. This one we could put down the side. It's kind of a juxtaposition right there, isn't it? Life is great if you have a cat, unless they're doing that kind of thing. New. Okay, I think this one's good. Well, wait. We've got this. Let's see. I like this one down here. He's pretty cute. It's a little Oliver. It's getting late now. I've been up in my craft room all day today, guys. Well, not all day. I did some errands and some running around and stuff, but okay, so should I connect them or let it down further? I think connect it. All right, and I feel like we need a sticker. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little series. I know I've really had a lot of fun doing this. Kind of wish I would have done it earlier or sooner, not waited so long, but hey, you know, things happen when they're meant to happen, so it is what it is, right? But I think I'll finish the cover on my own. Either probably tomorrow. My back is kind of starting to hurt, so I need to not be sitting on this chair anymore. Let's see. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this, but I thought it could be an interesting belly band. Actually, let me see. It just occurred to me that I have this paper here. I really don't like that color combination though. Don't like that either. Wide enough? I don't know. I'm going to round these corners. It's not cut the best, so I kind of feel like I gotta do something to kind of fix that a little bit. Okay, so I've got that one, and I've also got some of this. To be honest, I think I prefer the paws. Or, let's see, got some of this. too busy. I think this one. Yeah, definitely that one. Okay, so take that, get rid of that. And we can turn this into a belly band, I guess. Belly band, or yeah, let's do a belly band. Okay. It's funny how we have these terms. When I first started junk journaling, I had no idea what belly band was. I didn't even know what ephemera meant. A friend of mine kind of introduced me to, she thought I was going to get into Project Life big time. So I actually bought a bunch of Project Life stuff when I first started, and I think I would have gotten into it more, but then just through research and looking around and stuff, I found junk journaling, and that was kind of the end. That was kind of sealed the deal for me. I knew I was gonna do junk journaling. Ooh, that's kind of fun. So I just remember I would be asking her, well, what does this mean? She was into scrapbooking and stuff, and so she knew all that stuff, and she laughed at me a lot. Excuse me. Okay, so I think let's put these guys on this page. Kind of sad that this is almost over, but at the same time I'm super proud of how it turned out. I think it's just so much fun. And I've been doing some cleaning. I cleaned up my craft room a little bit today. I'm at a point where I have more stuff than I think I'll ever be able to use, and I don't have a good system for a lot of it. It's kind of all just here and there, and really the stuff that I use is pretty consistently the same. And so I'm just thinking about my setup in my craft room, and you know, how I might want to change things. Nope, I don't want to do that. So anyway, I did some cleaning today. Actually cleaned. I didn't just move things from one place to another, which is another form of cleaning that I often kind of do. But let's see. I'm just looking around for... I like that the page is interesting, but then at the same time it's like not really usable. So, okay. I'm gonna shave off some whiskers here. And we'll stick this down. Not stick it down. We'll paper clip this down to the side. Maybe. Okay. Looks like he's got an earring. Alright guys, we're getting to the end here. It's kind of been a long video, huh? So, let's see. Got a flap here that we need to decorate. Got a cute little kitty cat there. Oh, this. Well, I will have some left over, that's for sure. And so, whoever ends up with this journal, I'll definitely include the extra ephemera. Oh, maybe we do this one. Maybe we just do this one. That's cute, but it needs a solid color background. Or a more solid color background. Let's see. How bad would this look? Not great, but let's take a look and see. No, I don't like that. Okay. I like the idea. Not 100% sold yet, though. Problem is, everything that's left is not quite the right size or just not quite right, so. Cat power. Okay. Well. Actually, what I should have is this. That's more true right there. Okay, so I'll have to go in a little crooked so that he'll fit, but we can make it work. I'm afraid this is turning out to be a long video again. For any one of you that are still with me, thank you for sticking it out. It's kind of becoming a long video. And enduring all my kitty stories. Okay. And just like that, we have a pocket. So, you know, I've actually used quite a few of these, which I'm glad about, because I don't know what I would have done with them. Let's see, do I put orange and purple together? I suppose it's not terrible. It's not great. Let's do this one instead. Kind of a lot of orange everywhere else, so okay. There's that page. Now we still got this cutie pie kind of hanging out. I might just the back says here kitty kitty. I think I might just pivot this one down. Like so. And then, let's see. well, I don't know if I want to. Gosh, my nails are just not great looking. So I can put that up there. Save that. And we can do these two. Up here. Yeah, I think I'll ink around this one. I think I did that on the other one that we had. We'll just do this as decoration up here. So I'm a little curious about what Oliver is going to be like. Oh, the other thing about Oliver is he is the scaredest scaredy cat I have ever seen. He is scared of everything. Seriously, like everything. He jumps about everything. I have never seen. And Sophie's probably the complete opposite of that. She is the most chill thing. She just takes things as they come. She just doesn't really care, you know. She's kind of like, well, and he's the complete opposite. It just cracks me up. So, let's see. I think that's just too much now. I don't want to go overboard. I feel like we've used that one a lot. Let's see. No, I don't like that. But he actually likes the carrier. She, on the other hand, good luck getting her into a carrier. It's not an easy proposition. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what he will do when it's time to go to the vet for him. So I think he'll think it's fun until he's in the carrier, and then he'll realize that, oh, that's not what I thought this was going to be. Okay, so now I feel like I gotta put something on this back page. What should we do? Still got this one. Put that down there maybe. Okay, well, we got the little glittery kitty added. So, okay, well, at this point, I think I'm done decorating. You know, I might have enough here for 2 journals. I might split this into 2 journals, actually, because this is pretty chunky. I've got 5 signatures. I might do 2 journals. So, yeah, this is pretty big. So we will have this one, and then there's this one that I'm going to keep pretty well not decorated. I mean, it's going to be pretty minimal decoration. So I'll turn this into 2 journals. I found these 2 fabric quarters. I've got a yellow polka dot, and then this randomly is the absolute perfect match to one of the papers in here. I can't remember exactly which signature it was, but it was the one where I had the little handsome kitty cat guy. Yeah, this one. So look at this. How close of a match could I have gotten on that one, huh? So anyway, I'll come up with a fun covers for, I guess, these 2 journals. Might do the yellow polka dot on the inside. I have like 4 of these fat quarters. I only have 1 of this one. And then for this one, and so these will both be kind of softish covers. And then I've got this gray for the inside, and then that other fun fabric that's actually a placemat for the other. And so I guess I'll just divide up the rest of this ephemera into 2. There's not tons left, but there's really not a lot of room to decorate anymore either. But I'll divide up the ephemera that's left over along with these, and I'll include all of that with each journal. And so yeah, so the next time you see these, they're going to be all finished and done and ready for sale. So hope you guys had a fun time this time. I know I certainly did. This was food for the soul for me, for sure. So I appreciate you listening. And oh, you know what? I didn't use these. So I'll include some napkins too. How about that? So that way, whoever gets these, you can use some of the napkins and stuff too. This one needs to go in the trash. So okay. Well, okay guys. I think that's going to do it for me tonight. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye.